Welcome class to the instructional video for the collage assignment. To get your collage assignment started, go ahead and go to Google Classroom, open up My Class, and then go over to Collage or find the assignment collage and hit open. Once you're open, you'll see right over here where it says your work for me. It will actually have an instructional video, the one I'm creating right now. And then also you need to create a document. So hit create, doc, and it should load up for you. Once it's loaded up, it will already save it for you exactly how I want it. Go ahead and open it up and you can begin. Now the very first thing we're going to do, we're going to change the landscape of we're going to change it from portrait to landscape, and also change the margins on our paper and change the background color as well. So to do that, we need to go to File, go all the way down to Page Setup, and you might have to kind of scroll down. My screen's big enough, but your screen might not be. Hit Page Setup. So now Orientation, I need to change that to Landscape. So just click that little circle. Paper color, you can choose any color you want. I would recommend choosing a color that would match your season. So for me, I'm doing fall, so this orangish color reminds me of fall, so I'll do that. And all these margins, make sure they're all at 0. If you hit 0 for the first one, then hit Tab, should highlight it 0, 0, 0, and then you're good, and then hit OK. Okay, now I also want to kind of see my whole page, so I'm going to zoom out to about 75. Actually, I'll do 50, so now I can see everything. Okay, so now we have our full page. We can see now that it's in landscape, not portrait. I have no margins, and I have one solid sheet of color. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is start adding some pictures to this. And I said I was going to do fall. So to do that, go over to Tools, Explore, and this is where you're going to find all your images. So the first thing that comes to me when I think of fall is leaves falling. Okay, here's a good picture. Now, there's a couple different ways you can do this. For me, I'm just going to drag and drop. Once I drop it, now to manipulate, I have to do a few things. So if you click the image, and then hit Text Wrap or Wrap Text. Now I'm able to manipulate a little bit more. I can make it a little bit smaller. I can move it around anywhere on the page without messing anything up. And I can also grab this dot on the top and turn it a little bit. Now the majority of your images, I want them turned. Okay, I don't want them just straight and narrow. I want you to kind of manipulate them and work with it. Okay, so I'm going to put it over in this corner. You notice how it's kind of going off the page? That's fine. I don't mind that at all. You can do that. Okay, so the next image I'm going to get, well, make sure you click off of this image, just like I did there. Go back over here and search, this time I'm going to do football. Actually, football player. I'll find a good image of football player, I'll drag it over and drop it. Now, you probably notice I made a new page, right? As soon as I go over, click the image, and hit Text Wrap, it will bounce up to the first page, or else it'll be right underneath the page. Okay? We're okay here. There's still an image there. We just have to make it smaller. And then I can drag it on to my work surface, and there's my image. So don't panic if that happens. If something goes wrong, if you, let's see here, I'll go back here and hit undo. Let's say if you were trying to make it a little bit smaller, and you went like this and clicked off of it, and then my picture kind of disappeared. Don't panic. Go back up to this undo button, and then simply hit undo. Okay, if you want, you can just drag it up right away, and then on your work surface you can change it up now. Okay, to remember how to change the angle of the image, make sure you grab that little dot above it and rotate it. Now let's put that over there. Okay, now remember, I'm asking for at least 5 different images on here. You can have as many as you want. Once you get over 7 or 8, it gets kind of messy, just a little clustered. But yeah, you can have more than that. The final thing you need to do before you turn it in is then you have to do some word art. You actually have to put your season on there. Okay, so if I go to Insert, Drawing, and then I go to Actions, Word Art. Inside Drawing, you get this little text box. Now for me, it's only one word, and later on we're actually going to use more words when we do other projects. But I'm just going to put fall, and then hit Enter. Now it comes up right over here, and it gives you the base Arial font, different colors and stuff. You can change it all. Okay, so to change colors, remember to go to this fill color, the little paint can, click it. I'm going to turn it blue. And then this here is the line color, so the outline color, I'm actually going to turn that red. Here's the thickness, the line weight they call it, of the line color. I'll go to 4, so it's a little bit thicker as you can see. And then I'll change my font, loop permanent marker, I like that. And when you're ready, hit save and close. Okay. Now what that does, it turns this actually into an image, so I can move it anywhere I want as soon as I hit text wrap. I can move it. You can lay this anywhere you want as long as it's on top of all the images so I can see it. Okay. And when you're trying to get things to go on top of each other, you just kind of have to play with it. So if I drop it there, it's on top. If I move it forward a little bit, it'll be underneath. Alright, so kind of play with it. Try to find this a place where it's going to stay and looks good and sharp. Alright. So once you have at least 5 images, you have your word on there that's used through word art. Then you'll be all done. And go ahead and hit turn in. And you are completed with the assignment. Alright, yep, and hit turn in one more time. And that's that. Make sure you have 5 images on there and also have your word on there as well through word art.